Hello, everybody, and welcome to... I don't even know what episode we're up to.
117.
117 of Millennial Movie Talk.
Season 1, episode 17.
Season 2.
Check your facts.
Check your facts. I am one of your hosts, Steph, joined with me by
Christian, that's me.
Braden,
Hello.
Michael,
Hello.
and Alex.
Howdy.
That's my intro. You're going to start from here.
No, you got to throw us into something. You
Oh,
can't just leave us at the end of there.
We're
Someone else
back
will
in
pick it up.
person.
We are.
we
Thank you,
are.
Braden.
Ask how we are.
Thank you,
Didn't
Braden.
ask how we all were.
Yeah, how are you? How are you?
Christian, I'm good, thank you.
Why do you answer like that? That's
I'm
so
not
stupid.
acknowledging someone who
aggressive
doesn't
thing I've
Alex,
ever
quite
seen.
disappointed right
Alex,
now.
I'm good, thank you as well. How are you, Michael?
Good, thank you, Chris. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Braden, how are you?
Oh, yeah, getting there. We're all right.
Nice. No
What
one
was
else is here.
It was an Australian stroke.
Okay, what are we watching? Come on.
All right, let's do it. Everyone up.
Yeah,
Michael,
come on,
what
it's a
have we
movie
watched?
show. What
Come
are we
on,
here
What have
for?
we watching?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, we finished
No,
Clarkson's Farm.
the other person called Michael.
Oh, how was Clarkson's Farm?
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've started watching Top Gear.
Okay.
Watch Clarkson's Farm.
Did you
I'm
get
on
in
season 2 of Top Gear.
Did you get in your car and rush to Clarkson's Farm the first day it opened?
We
Because
started
apparently that happened.
Oh,
Yeah, that was apparently a thing. A bunch of like heaps of people went and visited, and apparently they set up like a market stall.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
To
One of
actually
the-
sell
I
one
think
of the
they
episodes-
traffic jammed
one
a
of the
few local
episodes is
villages.
dedicated to him making one of those farm stores. Like, sort of, he just sells his stuff from the local area. And literally the day it opened, it's just
packed.
It starts off really so that all of a sudden it's just built up down the road. But we watched I think we only had the last episode to watch up after the episode last week. So it's all just about the harvest and sort of rounding it up. And I mean, I'm going to just not spoil what happened at the end just so people can watch it. But things didn't turn out too well.
How thoughtful.
I did not.
Michael.
I did not expect possible spoilers to happen during Clarkson's Farm.
Well, I mean, the only real spoiler is, I don't know, it's just kind of funny. It's just
That's
how much
amazing.
profit he
Clarkson
actually
will
made.
return
okay,
in
okay.
season 2.
So, I mean, I can just drop the number on how much he actually made. If everyone wants to go around and have a guess at how much he made off
I
this
don't know
farm.
farming
Well,
statistics.
what's he
that well.
selling? Yeah, what's
What's
Well,
he selling?
he had wheat, rapeseed, and barley,
Whoa.
Slow down.
What seed?
I think. Rapeseed,
Rapeseed.
yes. I think
Okay.
you make oil out of it.
That is,
I
rapeseed
bet you
oil.
do.
Yeah.
Sure.
Rapeseed oil is...
And then, he obviously had lambs he sold
Hey.
and stuff like that.
Okay,
But
I'm
it's
gonna start the bids at
also-
10 grand.
It's also in pounds.
10 pounds.
That's the equivalent, I
10,000
believe.
pounds.
Okay, Chris, what do you think?
I'm going to say £1,000.
I'm going to say £20,000.
Is it a comical amount?
I'm going to go with 1 million.
Damn, that's a big farm.
After the entire season of everything he did, he made a total of £144.
Holy shit. That's terrible. Holy hell.
And did he deposit into his multi-millionaire bank account?
No, but
How's he going?
Because obviously,
Rent to a money.
the thing is,
Did that cover rent this week for his match?
the thing is, he doesn't
Could he pay his staff?
yeah. But the thing
His
is, he's
butlers.
he does make it note of that. He's it's all right for me because I've got the Amazon film crew here.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and stuff. But think about the farmers that don't have that because it was a really
Okay, so
dry.
is
It was
it-
really dry in the UK over the past year. So
Yeah, they've
lot
had a
of
massive
people
heat wave.
lose crops and stuff.
So it ends a bit
Statement on the farming industry.
Yeah. So it really does focus on how hard and the farming industry hits, and then obviously how people don't want money to go towards agriculture and
That's strangely
sort of
down to earth for
it is.
Clarkson. That's
and,
awesome.
And he
No, that's Zac Efron's show.
he doesn't get cocky about that. He's genuinely just he's blown away by yeah, it's all right for me because I
fine.
got the Amazon crew
Yeah.
here and
It's like,
I
he's
do all
not
this
relying
stuff,
on
but,
that.
this isn't my livelihood, but shit.
Yeah, that's actually really good that he's bringing attention to that and awareness to that.
Fantastic. It's hilarious.
Farmers got it rough in general, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they also don't have wives, so they need to get...
Maybe wives.
What's
was
it? Farmer wants a
watching-
wife?
I was waiting for Steph to say that I applied for that.
No. You reckon I'm too high maintenance for a farm?
Steph can't live
My
rural.
nonna and nonna lived on a farm, and they had a farm, and they had all the animals and the food and vegetables.
So
but,
what
yeah.
went wrong with you?
No, yeah.
Farmer wants
Where
a-
did we diverge?
What were you going to say, sorry?
I was going to say, Farmer Wants a Wife hasn't been syndicated overseas, has it?
I don't think so. I don't
what
think
would
they
the
have.
American version be?
I'm going to look it up.
Redneck Wants a Wife. Yeah.
I was watching Have You Been Paying Attention on Monday, and I think one of the questions was how much money is climate change, or like I think it's an astronomical amount of money is being lost to farmers because of climate change, and every year it gets worse and worse and worse. It's in the thousands or even the millions of dollars to farmers.
Yeah,
around
because
Australia.
the whole thing, like obviously the UK is obviously known as sort of a wet, sort of rainy place. So the whole series starts off obviously as he starts the farm, sort of October in 2019, and like because they have to obviously cultivate the land and plant the seeds, but it keeps raining, so they can't go out and plant the seeds. So then obviously they're behind, and then
Googling something.
after all of that,
He's got something good as well.
We'll leave him for a sec.
Oh, Braden,
something
it's
good.
totally blurry.
Oh,
Then like
Has it been
obviously after
syndicated?
they've planted this, there's just like no water or anything. Like no rain comes for like a solid amount of time. So like everything is like all the plants are like getting stressed because obviously there's no water in the soil or anything. It's
You're busting. What do you want to say?
vote green. We can stop climate change together. But mainly, Farmer Wants a Wife started in the UK.
Okay.
It's not an Australian show. It started in the
I
UK
got a pig, I got a sheep. I need
2001.
myself a wife.
In 2001.
I got me sheep, I got me boys.
But
Went out, plant a whole field of wheat.
they apparently
Big band of wife.
only did 2 series.
Okay,
Chris,
hold
They
on.
did one in 2001 and one in 2009.
That's really spread. There's a dude like obviously like sort of helps Jeremy do maintenance on like
Michael's
fences
really
and
trying
stuff.
to sell this
and he
show.
said no. Think of how Chris was going like that, but he's actually you cannot understand him. Like even Jeremy stands there every time this dude is talking
Yeah.
and has the blankest look on his face because it's just like the thickest accent.
I tell you what,
more.
Go home. Get out.
No more.
as someone who is actively watching classic Doctor Who and Top Gear, the
lot of
accents
British.
are phenomenal. Like the accents are just
Monkey dance. Go again.
the thickest accents
go on.
ever. They are the best.
Yeah. I was going to say, actually, speaking of, I've been watching Billy Connolly.
Oh yes,
I've got a speaking of as well.
Great American Trail. Oh, sorry, that was all my thing. It's just his thick
Billy
Scottish
Connolly's
accent.
massive thick accent. It's amazing.
It's
I've
actually
got
very funny when you compare it to the
I've
American
got a speaking
accent.
off as well.
I was saying,
Technically, so
because I've been watching John Adams, which is about the revolution, and
Oh,
because I started watching it because I saw a YouTube clip, and there was a great comment which was like, when Americans were just British people. It's like,
That's
yeah,
great.
they essentially were.
That's beautiful.
And they're all just like, yes, sir.
what you're speaking of.
I was just going to talk about Big Brother.
Yeah, that's
Alex,
pretty good.
Speaking of Top Gear, which moves into Grand Tour, they released their new next special episode.
You see, that's
And
the
then-
only reason I'm watching Top Gear is because I want to watch Grand Tour, but I want to rewatch.
Brayden, are you a rev head? Like, is this a show? Do you have to be
You
a
don't
rev head
have to be like.
So actually, I brought a thing for this. I forgot. I've been keeping a notes app
Brain
of my
brought an
favorite
assignment?
jokes from Top Gear.
Rainbow. Extra credit.
It's
Like,
so
Steph,
honest
like,
to God.
there's the car stuff. Like they talk about cars. They talk about like new cars that are coming out and stuff. And they have like people race around in a reasonably priced car. Like they have like celebrities and stuff. But then like they go out and they try and just make an amphibious vehicle and
they
absolutely
do
butcher it. Like they literally get a
bonkers
Hilux
shit.
and put an outboard like the boat motor on the back of it
I literally
and fill it
understood
with
none of that
foam. That's it.
So half the time is car show, half the time is fucking around entirely, just being idiots.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there
It's
gets
usually
more
an
and more
element of
fucking
them.
around.
I
as they get-
mainly watch it for the comedy aspect of it.
Who is flying in and out?
Yeah, there are many planes going out at the moment. So here's some of my favorite Top Gear quotes so far. I'm just going to rattle through them very quickly. It has the same top speed as Henry VIII. That was immediately followed by a pretty sexist set of jokes, so we'll ignore that.
From Clarkson, of course.
From all of them. Oh my God, it's so bad. It was like 2003. Like,
Okay.
I just cringed through it.
Even May's dropping truth bombs.
Oh, mate, all of them. During the news segment, mocking letters from emails and emails from viewers. You only care about expensive cars. You're damn right. Here's the new Lamborghini. Reviewing a new Rolls Royce. It's like steering an oil rig through someone's letterbox. Reviewing a sporty BMW. Let me show you what it was like to drive. Cuts to a panning up shot of a road revealing a garbage truck. It's amazing. Oh, sorry. Last thing. Fucking 20 years younger Boris Johnson, what the fuck?
What?
Is he hot?
No, he looks the exact same
his
with
hair the
less
same?
wrinkles. His hair's the exact same, just a bit more blonde.
God.
He's just British Trump. Isn't
He just
It
looks
was-
like he's rolled out of bed.
I was just like,
Constantly.
oh my God, in
He's-
20 years, you're the Prime
I think
Minister.
he's
Right. I
nicer
can't even
than
imagine
Donald
him
Trump.
as a young man.
It's-
He's such a decrepit, like...
He's
being.
legitimately the exact same, just without wrinkles.
Okay.
It's like someone just used the smooth tool on Photoshop. It's so weird.
I think he's nicer than Donald Trump, but he's still
He's
not
a
like.
bumbling buffoon.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just that's it.
He
That's
looks
that's
like he
his-
just
He's
rolled out
British.
of bed.
He's
Then
British
someone
Yeah.
scared
Oh,
the
okay.
absolute shit out of him, which made his hair stand
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
His
'Cause
hair
he also-
is. It just looks like he's rolled out of bed. Just
Yeah.
what's a wide tooth comb going to cost
Constantly
you?
attacked by seagulls.
This new Grand Tour one, it's called Lockdown.
Oh, God.
But because they're also in Scotland, and like as they start the thing, like they get told they can't stay in hotels, so they get caravans. And literally, the first thing they do when they pull into a petrol station, they see a fire truck.
Oh, my God.
So Hammond and Clarkson decide to fill up May's caravan to the brim with water.
Fuck's sake.
And they thought, oh, he'll discover it, a little bit down the road when the car's struggling to pull along. No, he goes and opens the door straight away, gets washed right away.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I love their dynamic. They're a very funny bunch.
The specials are
The specials are
amazing.
top tier.
Yeah.
Like the Bolivia special and things like that. Like,
I don't
oh,
know. Africa special is probably one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, they're all melded together in my head.
Oh,
but
100%,
it's
yeah,
amazing.
same.
Yeah.
There's the Africa one, and then there's the Burma one. The Africa one's
Oh,
like they all
yeah.
get like the station wagons, and they make the camp in the back.
And then
Like,
Hammond
they
gets
make-
the Subaru, I think.
yeah. Hammond has
yeah.
the Subaru, and and then
it's
and
great.
then the
fun.
Burma ones they're all in trucks.
Alex
and then
has
have to build the bridge over the
died.
River Kwai.
Alex, you had a small nap then, didn't you?
Yeah.
I wanted you to cut to you every now and again during that.
Yep.
That was great.
I was still asleep.
How you doing, Alex?
Good. Been watching a lot of Big Brother.
Yeah,
Lots of
Alex
Big
has
Brother.
become reality
From-
TV
Oh,
trash.
is there a new Big Brother out?
Nope.
Is there a Big Brother out in 2021?
There was.
There was, which is sad.
I'm not
but
watching
Is
that.
that the one where no one knew that coronavirus was a thing in the Big Brother house?
That was 2020.
that was
my
last
mistake.
year's.
Yeah. Well, no, I've been close to 2021. You just got to swap the 2 and the 1 around. I've been watching Big Brother 2012.
2012.
2012.
Australian Big Brother
Have
from
you passed
2012.
the iconic thing that we were talking about in the car the other day?
Oh, Otala Layla.
Notable things that happened that year: Big Brother and the end of the world.
Yeah.
One of them was bullshit. One of them was Big Brother. Look, Big Brother. I don't want to talk too much about it, but Big Brother 2012 is like the best year of Big Brother. Like, unfortunately, there was no Friday night games. So that's a bit sad. But
yeah, I want to. Like, Chris, did you ever watch Friday Night Games? Do you remember this?
I remember that being a separate show on television
yeah.
in the TV guide.
Did you watch Big
But I
Brother?
never. No.
Oh, you gotta watch Big Brother.
See,
My
I never
family
watched
was
Big
very
Brother. I just watched
anti Big
Friday Night
Brother
Games.
when it came out.
Really?
So I
watched the Friday
never
night
never watched it.
I just need to shout out 2012 was also Julia Gillard's misogyny speech.
Hello.
I think that very much like households were on either side of the spectrum. There was no in between with Big Brother. You either loved it or you hated it and you thought it was just
Mum
shitty
never
TV.
wanted me to watch it, so
Yeah?
we got to watch like Friday Night Games because obviously it wasn't actual Big Brother. It was just them pretty much doing like Wipeout-esque.
We watch
stuff.
Big Brother all the time.
Were you allowed to watch Big Brother up late? Because we weren't.
Oh yeah, Confidential is what they changed it to eventually.
Oh, eventually.
But it's
Was
just-
that
after the
before or
turkey
after they
slapping
were with
incident?
3 Mobile? Because I
that-
remember that.
This is I remember.
The magic
I remember some years like the people who not 2012, but like the people who got evicted got a free mobile on the way out.
My God.
It's
Yeah.
Like, here's your 3 mobile
That's
phones.
beautiful.
that was in the
Whoa.
old. That was with like Gretel Colleen Big
Yeah,
Brother.
but in the Gretel Colleen, I don't like her as I think.
Here's your host, Gretel Colleen.
I think Sonia Kruger's a better host.
No, I
You
like
guys are
Gretel
blowing my
Colleen.
mind with the in depth, like the level of this
They had
knowledge.
to stop
Alex
Big
has been
Brother.
living in 2012 for the last
Yeah.
week.
So Sonia's a bit more cringe, right? But Gretel's rude. I find Gretel extremely rude, especially to the she just tells the audience to shut up and like
I don't mind that.
but like you have a live audience, they want to cheer, and so
Yeah,
she
but
just
we got a show to tape.
but they don't cut. You don't hear the audience when they cut to the house. Only when Gretel's just telling the audience to shut up when they're in front of.
I don't know. She was hosting Big Brother for a long time. I got mad respect for her.
May
but then they
2012, Putin was elected.
Is she awkwardly telling them to shut up?
so they're all cheering because they're really excited for stuff. It's just like be quiet, like that to them.
Whoa.
But yeah,
That's when they stopped Big Brother like in the,
Big Brother went on a big hiatus.
because of the I think maybe because of the turkey slapping
No,
incident. But then
Rima. It wasn't the turkey slap. I
Sorry?
don't think it was.
Hold on a second. Let's rewind. Turkey slap.
Do
is-
you not know about the
slap.
No.
Big
you
Brother
don't know
turkey
the
slap?
turkey slapping incident.
Oh, so
That was scandal.
between 3 housemates, 2 guys just turkey slapped one of the female housemates.
In Big Brother Up Late, they showed it. They aired it.
just
Turkey slap?
like walked up
It's
to
when
her.
it's when you pull out your penis and
And
you
slap
slap someone in the face
with
with your
it.
penis.
That's just sexual
What,
assault.
Excuse me? Yeah. Why?
Like,
Why does that get a
were
name
they-
like
were
turkey
they
slap? Why is it
doing
not just
anything
called
in particular?
Sexual
I
assault?
think
Sexual
maybe
assault.
when
Yeah.
it's consensual,
That's-
it's something. It's maybe.
But what
I
was the
don't know.
context behind it? Did they just do it?
It
for
was
no
in
reason?
Big Brother Up Late. I don't know
Did
what
they?
the
Did
go
they? Like,
was.
was
I
she just
wasn't
sitting
allowed
there
to watch Up
minding her
Late.
business, and they just
They were
walk
in
up
bed.
and-
They were in the bedroom.
Yeah.
How come that's not the exposing themselves incident? Like, why?
Yeah.
So I remember that, but I remember the final season before Big Brother went the highest, before it came back in 2012, was that the Rima where they had the I don't say midget, the dwarf, is that what?
Yeah,
the little
Person with dwarfism.
Yeah, person with dwarfism. They had her on the show, and she got injured in Friday Night Games. Like she got a
Ooh.
bad back injury. She left the show like within the first week.
Damn.
So I think that's why they didn't do Friday Night Games again, because people were actually getting injured.
I zoned out a little bit in general over the last 10 minutes because I had this moment where I went, I remember a couple of weeks ago when I was like, man, we should really open the show with like one of the like heavy hitter topics that like we put in the tagline of the...
What about Clarkson's farm?
do you want to put that in the title?
Yeah.
We could do that.
Straight up. Clarkson's fine.
Actually,
I'm not done with Big Brother.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
We're talking
I
about
just gotta-
Big Brother
I just gotta
2012.
read
I
something
must
quickly.
request that you talk about Jungle Cruise next.
I
Jesus Christ.
just want to read something quickly. So just to like for the record,
Is
here
this
we
a
go.
turkey slap incident?
In 2006, there was a full-blown turkey slap crisis. 2 Big Brother contestants were accused of
Happening on
sexual
the
assault
streets.
and booted from the show after Michael John Brick, his name is Michael.
Was that
John,
3
in
names?
paren-
Or?
No, Michael, like his name is
quotation
John.
marks.
It's Michael, nicknamed John. Held down fellow contestant Camilla
Yeah,
while
that's
Michael
assault.
Held
pulled
down.
down his pants and slapped Camilla with his junk. The incident caused Big Brother Up Late to be canned for good, with then Prime Minister John Howard calling for the entire show to be cancelled. So there
Hey,
you go. The
but when
PM
you-
got
How's
involved.
We had some leadership back then. Isn't that interesting?
John Howard did.
Yeah.
Also-
now that be happening like in
Someone
Parliament
that-
and
that-
ScoMo
Yeah.
not even be
I
firing
feel
the person.
Like the whole situation
You'd be
is
high-fiving
obviously
them.
just
Yeah,
bad,
yeah.
like walking up to someone and
Nice.
not like unwillingly like turkey slap them. But then for someone else to be pinning you down and for it to happen, it's just so much worse.
And just also,
That's
like,
close to like just straight up rape.
it's not good.
and like,
So-
it's very bad, but also the stupidity of these people. Like, you're on national TV.
Do you know what I
being
totally
filmed.
forgot about? Fucking Carl Sandilands and Jackie O did a year as the hosts of Big Brother. Do you remember that?
do we veto?
So-
do we
I can't
veto
stand
Big
him.
Brother?
It
Do we
was-
veto Big Brother talk?
I think we're just about done here, folks.
It was Gretel.
we
to
brought
2000
up Kyle Sandilands, and I want to kill myself.
I hate him so much.
Gretel
I
did,
hate him a lot.
Gretel did 2001 to 2007. Kyle and Jackie O came in for 2008. Went on the hiatus for 4 years. Then Sonia did 2012 to 2014, and then it went on another hiatus and then it came back in 2020 where it became shit because they filmed it like every other reality TV show where there was no live votes or anything. They filmed it all prior to advance and aired it.
Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt star in Disney's Jungle
get to
Cruise,
talk about KFC?
and Alex has watched it. Alex, what are your thoughts on Jungle Cruise?
I watched 2 new movies this week. Obviously, I paid to get Jungle Cruise. I took the bullet. Don't worry, guys.
Did you watch it at home?
I watched it at home.
Ah,
I was going to go see it in theaters, and I just went
Adelaide.
Adelaide. So I ordered theater food to the house,
Oh my god.
Very nice.
and it came way too long. I was halfway through the movie before it came,
Oh,
so I got a refund,
damn
and I still got
straight.
the food
Hell yeah.
And then
Did you order it
Do we
at
think-
beginning or?
at beginning.
Do we think Emily
No, before
Blunt
beginning.
and Dwayne Johnson are going to go in with Emma Stone and
No, the Rock already said he's not.
no?
I mean, I imagine the Rock's
I
payout.
haven't really
Scarlett
read into
Johansson.
any of,
They're
any of this
suing.
stuff.
They're suing
What's
Disney.
this all about?
This was also part 2 of this show, so great work, everyone. Good work. Let's talk about it all.
I was.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't
is-
get to talk about Jungle Cruise.
no, we will talk about Jungle Cruise. I just want to fill Mike Lynn. I'm pretty
I
sure
did watch the movie.
they're suing
We're past
Disney
that.
because of the streaming, like the fact
So-
that they're switching to streaming so early and it's costing them a lot of money.
So
yeah.
basically, in Scarlett
Okay, have you
Johansson's
heard about
contract
this?
from back in 2018, 2019, when they were filming Black Widow, she actually was receiving most of her profits all from box office,
Like
basically.
Robert Downey Jr.
Okay. Yeah,
And,
okay.
you know-
so they're suing him over the fact of like the dual release.
There was, so back in
Apparently
2019...
they're not including the Disney. They didn't Disney
in
trying not to include Disney Plus into that.
back
Can
in
I
2019,
get in on this lawsuit too? Because it's really cost me a lot of money in this box office draft business.
Back in
It's really-
2019,
it's really
she
messing me
contacted
up.
them when they announced Disney Plus, and they were like, "Oh no, it won't be on there or anything." Obviously, COVID happened and things changed, but at no point contracts were renegotiated. So now they're, trying to get 20 to 30 million.
Okay.
That's
and
pocket
Emma
change for
Stone is
Disney.
possibly following suit. I was going to say, why
It's a
wouldn't you
parking
just
ticket
fucking
for them.
pay her?
Yeah,
Jesus, you're
just pay it.
Disney.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
at the same
watched
time, they're
Jungle
Disney.
Cruise.
Yeah, do tell us about Jungle
I
Cruise.
watched
Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise was just fun.
Nice.
Like it was fun. It may be the only time I watch a movie and go, The Rock was kind of miscast.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He looks like he's trying to be really quippy.
He is. He does a lot of puns. That's his thing.
Oh dear.
Who do you reckon would have been better for the role? If you
I
just-
don't know.
if you
That's
just-
why I don't work in the industry. I'm not a casting director. I
Chris
don't know.
Pine.
Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
Yeah, look, it was. I think I was explaining to Chris. It felt like this movie was trying to do a lot of things, and it was still. It maintained its fun. Like you had your mummy elements, you had your Indiana Jones elements, then obviously you had your pirates elements.
Yep.
I was feeling all those vibes, but I just felt like all those other films did it better.
Oh.
With saying that though, probably a little too long. Bit of fun.
How long did it go
It's pretty
for?
fun. Over 2 hours.
That's a bit long for an adventure movie.
Yeah, but you're thinking how long Pirates is though?
I mean, Pirates became an epic
Pirates is
over
the
the
best.
trilogy.
I love Pirates. Anyway,
That first one isn't stupid long, is it?
nah, the first one was just meant to be one film.
Yeah, I was going to say, because for an adventure movie, you feel like an hour and a half to an hour 50 would be perfect.
Tell you what, I fucking love 2 and 3 though.
We're talking Pirates, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the first Pirates is absolutely brilliant as a standalone
Yeah.
film.
I
watched
like
it
the
recently.
second one though. If I have to say I have a favorite Pirates, it's number 2.
The entire concept of David Jones and everything
Yeah,
was
and then the wheel,
fantastic.
the whole
The
sword,
three-way
Scene
fight.
with the wheel.
three-way. Oh, that's some of the
that
best.
was a great
They
thing.
essentially have like 3 protagonists that all have condescending goals,
Yeah.
and other movies fail to have 2 good
Yeah. And
adversaries.
then they all just
that have
meet
that.
in the middle.
Yeah.
and fight. Oh,
and they've done it with 3.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Jack Whitehall, who I said before I'm not that big a fan of, he was surprisingly good in the film.
Oh.
But yeah, Jesse Plemons is the best. Jesse Plemons plays, so it's set in 1941, I believe. Jesse Plemons plays a German.
Okay.
He plays a German villain who has a submarine.
That's right, I've seen it in
and
the
follows them
trailer.
around the jungle in the submarine through the whole film.
Is he in it for more than just the one scene?
Yeah, he's the main
He's in-
villain.
okay, because he's only in one shot of the trailer.
He's like the main villain.
Okay, cool.
He follows them around through the whole film. His idea is because there's this tree that has this elixir, or its leaves can heal anything, and he wants to use it to try and win the war.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He is my favorite. He's the best part of the film. But yeah, I gave it 3.5 out of 5.
Is it
was
worth
a lot of
seeing?
fun. It is worth seeing. $35. Is it worth the 35? Now, I'd say no if my Hoyt's popcorn didn't get refunded, but my Hoyt's popcorn got refunded, so it would have been the same price if I went to go see it at Hoyt's.
Incredible.
But yeah, that's a dear price for one person to watch it at home.
Yeah,
if you had a group
but you
of
can watch
people.
as many times as you want. Like you have it; it's unlocked. forever.
My
Okay, how long
my-
until it's unlocked anyway? You know.
yeah, until yeah.
My real question: how does it compare to Disney's other adventure epic, National Treasure?
Oh, of course, it's not as good.
Okay.
Now, I don't know. Are you guys
is
joking
amazing.
here? I think I might have asked this before, but is National Treasure actually a good movie? Or is
Yes.
it a joke good
100%.
movie?
Stephanie
it's a
Rillo,
great- it's a
National
I still don't know.
Treasure
I can't trust
is
you on this.
fucking
National
amazing.
Treasure is a national treasure.
But are you,
know
is this
I
a
don't know.
meme? Is
Chris
this a
has
meme?
kind of
National
haunted
Treasure
by
is
Nick
really
Cage at
good.
this point.
You know what?
Like-
Guys, I'll
Yeah,
say
a
even
little
the
bit.
sequel's good.
I love the sequel too.
The Book of
All right,
Secrets.
I'm looking up ratings. I
I'll
don't
fight you on
trust
that.
any of you.
They
I'll give
set
the
up
sequel's
they
good.
set up a third movie.
It never happened.
The sequel's no first one.
No,
but
it's
yeah,
good.
it's good.
That first one,
First one's a roller coaster.
Oh, Steph, it's got heist elements. It's got adventure,
Don't look
like
up the
Indiana
rating.
Jones
It's
elements.
It's got,
I'm looking up the
it's got good, like double heist at the same time. You
it's
don't know
good
who's
time.
actually
the
ahead
cast
of the other
is
one.
great. The writing is
Mixed positive.
Double
Oh,
heist.
get over it.
Multiple like FBI's involved, gang syndicates involved. Nick
Which
Cage
one's the
involved.
one where they go to the what's the heads? The stone.
That's the
heads?
second one.
That's
Mount
the second
Rushmore.
one.
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore. Thank you. The stone heads.
Stoneheads.
I watched another
He's
new
got
one.
Sean Bean in it.
Sean Bean's in it.
Yeah.
The guy that they lose in The Hangover's in it. It's Doug.
Yeah,
does.
he's great in it. He's a great buddy cop person.
He's
It's a great movie. I honestly
yeah, it's a
recommend
lot
it to
of
anyone
fun.
who hasn't seen it.
also, The Mummy's great.
The Mummy.
Yeah,
I haven't
Brendan
watched in
Fraser's The
years,
Mummy.
but I
Yes.
need to watch it
Yeah,
again.
Mummy's great.
I haven't watched either of the
I'm pretty
films
sure
since I was young.
the second one's good. The only bad thing about the second one is the
CGI.
rock CGI.
Yeah.
Oh, the Scorpion King.
Everyone loves the Scorpion King
Yeah.
CGI.
Only I think that's the only reason why it's not as like. I think that's
I
the
think
main
the
thing
CGI
about
is
it.
pretty rough.
I know the third one's god awful. Apparently,
First one's good.
the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
Speaking of bad CG, did y'all see that that YouTuber who did a better deep fake on Luke Skywalker?
He got hired
than
by
Disney got
Lucas.
hired. That's great
Wait,
That's pretty cool.
I saw another movie,
for the end of Mando.
all right,
guys. I saw another movie.
What'd you see?
I finally saw the first day out of lockdown.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
I
about
went
this.
to go Hoyts and I saw M. Night Shyamalan's Old.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Tell us
Okay.
how it is.
So, I don't know if I think this film's average or if I really, really, really like this film. I need to see it again, and I'm teetering. I gave it 3 out of 5, but I could easily be pushed to a 3.5 on a second viewing. It's just weird. And by weird, I mean some of the acting there's some acting that's not great, and that also stems from some dialogue that is very not great. But then there's also some weird camera choices, like with some editing choices and some camera movement that they do, and I went, that's weird.
Do you think it's been done on purpose, or do you think it's stylistic?
It has to be
or is
done.
it-
It has to be done on purpose because it's not bad camera making. It's just a choice. So
Okay.
it's
it's not like conventional. Like someone had to
Yeah.
go out and be like, all right, we should do this.
It's not like
this.
it's not like it's definitely by choice, and it's just weird. It's a weird choice, but M. Night's weird. Things I appreciate about the film though, totally breath of fresh air, original concept, original film,
Yeah,
right? Just based on a graphic novel,
based on a French graphic
But-
novel.
very different. I've heard. Basically, just the concept of a beach that makes you old.
I've got it on the
pretty
I've got it on the shelf at work. I should check it out tomorrow.
So I love M. Night. God love him. He shoots for the stars. 1 out of 4 times he hits something. The rest is just. So this would I say this is 1 out of 4 times? I think he got close. He got very close, but then I think he just fell.
It was like a no.
It was like he's nearly there. Oh my god, he's gonna do it. Who's gonna do it? Oh, fuck. So yeah, it was like anyone watching the Olympics, the guy running who quite just didn't make it. It's like that. It's like he's so close, but we didn't quite get it.
Hey, this is an Olympics podcast, but like, do you see the high jumpers? That's the most wholesome thing in the world.
Yeah.
The pole vaulters scare me. I don't know how they get that high.
Is that the marriage proposal? I saw something about it.
Oh no! These were the two friends who did high jump, and they both agreed to not do more jumps and
It
just
was
both
Italy.
get gold.
It was like the
Oh,
Italy
that's
and
sick.
Qatar guy, and they had both like cleared the same height or something.
Yeah.
Or both like failed on one height, so they were meant to go in. Like they had the choice to go into like a jump off and like first person to miss or something. And they just decided to both take the goal. Like, number one.
I'd say
They just
Olympics,
agree-
you should make
But
them
like,
jump
but
off.
like,
That
it's,
is-
yeah, but like,
super
you should see
wholesome.
them, like,
Nah,
literally
I'm
jump
all for.
into
I want
each other.
sudden death. I want dodgeball.
They've
sudden
been
They
death.
like jump into each other's arms
friends.
and everything, and like celebrate together.
Yeah.
Aw.
Like,
Oh, we like that.
Did you see the guy give the gold medal to the bronze?
no. Oh my god!
Oh,
So,
no.
so I can't remember what sport it was, but they were doing the podiums, and he gives the gold medal to the bronze girl, and like no, she didn't notice, but the
Oh,
other two
no.
noticed. I'm like,
They're like,
and then
what?
she looked at it, she goes, and then she presented it
Oh.
to the gold girl.
Okay, that's
Oh,
nice.
nice.
damn.
But
Man.
what was I talking about?
Old.
Oh yeah, it's conflicted. Conflicted. I am about Old. I can't really say go out and watch it.
Yep.
Because obviously it could just be I have a soft spot for M. Night. Like I like Signs a lot more than the average person.
And the Olympics is on, so
Yeah.
there's that.
So yeah.
May need to get a larger consensus amongst the other members here then to see what we
Yeah,
think.
maybe everyone go watch Old when you can. Don't rush out to go see Old.
I can't
And
wait
Don't pay to go see Old.
till it's on streaming
Yeah,
services.
you wait. Just wait. But yeah, that's it. I'm Alex.
Those are the new movies.
Uh,
Are you ending the show?
That's it. 20.
I'm
half an hour.
gonna mention something real quick. that I
I'm
just
going to mention the
remembered.
Patreons even quicker. Thank you so much, Jai Perry, Mark Fleer. You guys
That's
are
it.
absolute legends. You two are absolute legends.
You too.
And the people who support us on Patreon, thank you so much. You can support us at patreon.com/Millennial Movie Talk. It helps make the show happen.
No more
Chris, what
free-
did you want to mention?
No more free
I was
stuff
going to
too.
say, yeah. So have you guys noticed the extended catalog of Star Wars content on Disney Plus?
The old stuff.
The old stuff
Like the
and
Ewok
some new
stuff?
stuff.
Yeah, Caravan of Courage.
Okay, so we've got the old like Ewok adventures
Yeah.
from I don't know where this
I'll
came
look 'em
from.
up.
I think I'm in an alternate reality right now because this never existed. I swear.
So I used my sister for the longest. I only just found this out recently when they added it to Disney Plus, and I was like, "Oh, they added that back to Disney Plus." Apparently, for the entirety of my sister's childhood until like maybe like 12, she thought Caravan of Courage was what Star Wars was. She
Glorious.
thought the Ewok adventure movies that was Star Wars.
Is Caravan of Courage not Hamish and Andy?
That is also
No,
Hamish and Andy.
that's-
but
Andy.
are
That's
you
what
aware
I
of these,
associate
Alex?
it.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so we've got the old Ewok Adventures, which if you haven't seen
I've
them,
never watched.
check it out.
And they're from the 80s.
I just needed to skim through a few to know.
They were
what I was
straight
doing.
to
See, like, a
VHS.
picture.
Yep.
Oh, I know. I just...
Oh,
Do you know what I was like? I was like, this would have been great when I was staying home from school sick when I was 12.
Yeah.
But right now, it's pretty useless.
That's
to me.
exactly what it was.
I
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I came to the realization on the pre-show that I just don't care about Star Wars
Yeah.
at all. And now that I've come to that relationship with Star Wars, I'm living a better life.
Yeah, you're not bothered by it anymore.
I'm done with Star Wars.
Oh, but
do you just think it's like oversaturated now?
No, I don't think I was ever that interested in Star Wars.
it's
Didn't
funny.
we play Star Wars Dungeons and Dragons at one point? Didn't I
definitely
get
did.
content into that?
We definitely
We
did.
did.
And I enjoyed that a lot more than most of the films.
I also just want to point out as another Star Wars show that I just happened to scroll up. Star Wars biomes.
Oh,
Fly
yeah.
over the
Biomes,
surface of some of
yeah.
the most iconic Star Wars biomes, planets, and moons.
And there's more. But
Yeah.
So Star Wars is something that's been taken by Disney and ruined. But, there's another long-running
Rogue One
thing
was fun.
that's been taken by, I don't know who it's been taken by, but it's been ruined, called The Simpsons.
Yeah.
What does Disney Plus have? What do we have on Disney Plus?
So much.
We've got Simpsons Star Wars parodies
And
shorts.
Simpsons Marvel
that
stuff.
Disney
Marvel
is
parody
now
goes for like
producing.
7 minutes, and it's just not.
bad?
That's sad.
It's
I-
not great.
I didn't bother
at
watching
all.
the Star Wars ones. I was intrigued. Didn't need to see them. I saw Maggie on the cover, and it was like The Force Awakens, but it said
Simpsons should have
you
ended
know-
What would it
10
be?
seasons
Do you know
ago.
who did Star Wars parody better? Family Guy.
Family Guy. Family Guy did do it better.
Yeah, The Simpsons just trying to be Family Guy now.
Yep. So there's that. I discovered that on Disney, and that was fun.
Yeah,
Was it fun? It doesn't sound like it was
Where
fun.
we skimmed through some things.
The
we
vintage
remembered
Disney
what
stuff.
happened to Star Wars, and
I
then we
want to
left.
watch. I need to go back and I think I say every time we bring up Simpsons, I need to go back and finish rewatching old school Simpsons.
Yeah, I've been rewatching.
It's good.
Can I
still
quickly just bring up before we move on with the show
Absolutely
something
not.
that I've been watching, which is old, came out I think last year, and but the second
like, actually
season
classifies that as old.
Well,
Old
the
came out
I
this
mean,
year,
it's
Steph.
not relevant.
I was going to say what came out this year.
It's not relevant, but the second season comes out on your birthday, Michael,
Happy
August
birthday, Michael.
13th. That's your birthday,
Oh,
isn't it?
just leak him. Now people could try and get some
Doxed.
security codes.
So
Michael only types in his birthday for
that's-
passwords.
It's an Amazon Prime original called Modern Love. Did you?
Yeah, Dev
Modern
Patel.
Love.
All right. Don't do
apparently-
that tone. I don't want that tone.
reaction.
I don't want to
Apparently, it
hear
was
that
just
tone.
So average.
It's got very good reviews. It's a collection of 8 30-minute episodes. They're all
Isn't
they're all
Hathaway in
separate.
one?
Anne Hathaway is in one.
Oh,
The cast is huge.
Yeah,
So
I
it's-
did hear about this.
They're a collection of stories taken from the Modern Love personal essays section of the New York Times.
Right.
So they're different people's stories, and they've got all these actors to play them. So each episode is a separate story, and they're just really cute, really wholesome. They're all like they've got like amazing casts. I rewatched it. I watched it originally when it came out last year. Don't know if I mentioned it on the show, but then my mum recently decided she wanted to watch it, and so yeah, my favorite episode is the one I'm pretty sure it's the only one with it's a gay relationship. That's my favorite
Only one?
episode. It's only one of the 8. I actually kind of hope they bring in more in the next season. But yeah, so that's my favorite episode. But Dev Patel's episode is great as well. That's probably my second favorite.
I'm really annoyed. Speaking of Dev Patel,
Yes.
he's got a new movie out in America,
Yeah.
and it's just not got a release date for here yet.
Really?
Yeah,
What's the movie?
The Green Knight.
Which is apparently
Oh, right,
really
yeah.
good.
Apparently, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
and
a-
I just don't know anything
it's
about
like
it.
a Arthurian.
Yeah,
tale.
Arthurian tale with a big, like a swamp thing
It's-
nightmare.
Yeah, Dev Patel plays King Arthur's nephew.
He looks
and-
great.
Yeah, he looks awesome. And I'm really annoyed because it's got great reviews. It's A24, and they make really good films. And I'm just bummed that there's no release date here for it. Not even Palace Nova. Like I didn't think Hoyts were going to play it, but I assumed Palace Nova would play it, and they haven't. And there's no information at all about it.
It'll be one of those really delayed releases that we get. We'll hear
You'll
about
be-
it.
you'll be able to
every now
download
and
it
then
by
when
then.
I come and message you and I'm like, "What? Look at this movie. Have you seen that stuff? This came out years ago, but it's only just been released to Palace Nova."
Can't use
That'll be what this is.
Steph. Check the facts.
Check the facts.
But yeah, really excited to watch that eventually when it comes out in a year. I might have to go to the bad place to watch it.
The bad.
I'm going to keep
The
feeling
naughty,
in the
naughty.
silence.
You
until
really
someone else
shouldn't
takes
say that on air. You've just.
What do you mean?
What's the bad place?
Exactly. What is the bad place? Braden, do you know what the bad place is?
No, I love The Good Place. It's an excellent show. Everyone should watch it.
Season 1 was good.
Just quickly.
Also, yeah.
should
So
watch
I'm
it.
the only
It's
one
a
who's
great
seen
show.
not the latest episode of Rick and Morty, but the Thanksgiving episode.
They did a Thanksgiving episode.
They did.
It's like July.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but you know what? Time works differently in Rick and Morty.
Christmas in July, not Thanksgiving in July.
Without spoiling it, because other people here haven't seen it, I can say that it's, bar the last episode, because I haven't seen it, my favourite one of the series so far, like this season.
Christian
This
and I
season.
came just before we started the show.
Yeah.
We came to the just like conclusion that sperm episode really just halted the Rick and Morty fun.
Yeah, it killed the hype a little bit.
Yeah,
What episode?
But
is that?
I'll catch back up. But
it's
yeah.
Yeah.
Morty's sperm attacks the world.
I don't think I've watched that far in.
It's like got the worst rating out of any Rick and Morty episode.
Yikes.
It's probably one of the only Rick and Morty episodes where they've gone to this weird place and they haven't done it well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or-
Because I
or
remember
it's
watching
come
it and I
off
was like, this is
odd.
just weird.
It's
That's
come
all
off
it is.
weird. Yeah,
It's
right.
just
Rather
weird.
than it coming off, because it's fine for it to come off
It's
weird.
come off weird.
Uh-huh. It's fine for it to be weird because it's Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
But it didn't click this time.
It
I don't know
wasn't
if it's
like
the first time.
tasteful weird. It was just
It wasn't
Exactly.
tasteful.
It wasn't
That's the thing.
tasteful. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
It wasn't
and
funny
then,
enough.
And then, like,
Yeah.
when you thought, I thought I was feeling quite old of it by halfway through.
Yeah.
With just the sperm jokes and everything like that, and then they introduced the incest baby
Yeah.
at the end, and I that didn't even make me laugh.
Christ.
I thought it
Did
was
you just
going to
kinda
start
cringe at
being.
it?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the first time I've ever cringed for Rick and Morty.
I
Yeah,
thought
that's
it could have
yeah.
gone. It could have gone well as well, though, with the whole premise being that Morty steals this horse impregnation machine thing.
The opening was funny,
Before
Yeah.
the credits
Yeah.
was hilarious.
That's it. That's right. And then
and when it's him laying on the like getting the
Oh,
he's just
yeah,
so
and then
relaxed.
the
That's so funny.
yeah, I was, yeah.
And then everything after was just
yeah,
shit.
that's right.
was
Where
all
they went
laugh
with
aloud.
it was just not. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought, but like when that happened, I thought, oh, this is a funny like cold open to this Rick and Morty episode, and then
Yeah.
they just kept going.
Yeah.
That was the biggest issue. They just kept. It was like a really funny cold open. They just kept going.
Yeah, it could have gone somewhere else.
Yeah, it could have.
Yeah.
I
But
can,
I've
I
watched
can
the
recommend the
latest too.
Thanksgiving episode. I mean, it's still not like peak Rick and Morty for me, but of this season, which I thought is like,
Oh, see, I think I felt the peak Rick and Morty episode 1 this season, where they're going through the portal and it's just so good. Where it's just like, oh my god, he's the guy that killed Dad, and he's literally just been out there for a minute.
So Rick and Morty's going
oh,
down?
that was a good one. Well, I think
Good time for solar opposites.
yes, yeah, you've been on that, haven't
Season
you?
2, anybody?
Yeah.
I will also
Yeah,
say so that's
yep,
on
we're
the
getting
that's
there.
on
He's
the,
watched
We're getting
season
there.
2.
I'm sorry.
that's on the Justin Roiland train. On
Yeah.
the Dan Harmon front, have you guys seen that he's now attached to a new cartoon series coming out, which is based on that webcomic of the two aliens, the two blue aliens, Strange Planet?
Pyle, the Nathan Pyle.
Yeah, Nathan Pyle. So that's being turned into
I like
an
those
animated
cartoons.
series.
They're very,
I think I saw
They're
something
adorable.
about
they're
that.
topical. They're relevant. They're relatable.
They're relatable. I wouldn't say they're topical.
Well, they're
They get down
topical
with the
to
kids.
yeah.
Kids.
He
With the
actively
kids.
avoids being topical because the creator's actually heavily religious and at one point supported anti-abortion. But
Okay.
yeah, but he keeps that on the down low.
Pro choice.
I meant yeah, he's topical in the way in relatable.
He's
In the sense that
relatable,
It's
yeah.
like
As a
little
male.
everyday inconveniences that you
That's
wouldn't think
my 2
about.
cents.
Choice.
Choice.
Pro choice.
Correct. You got some numbers for us, my man?
I do. I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready.
All right, but I've done the numbers this week if it makes you happy,
Hell yeah.
so I don't get fucking laughed at this week.
It was fun.
Bullshit.
It was embarrassing.
It was wholesome.
It was a great time had by all.
It was embarrassing. Oh, Alex had a really busy day.
Alex is human, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. See,
He likes to act like he's a god, but
let's get the lulls. We're all back. We got the box office here. We all go.
The numbers.
It's done this week. The numbers are here. My phone's in dark mode. The only dark mode I hate, ladies and gentlemen. That's so poo.
Yeah, it looks really rough.
Anyway, coming in at number 5, it's a movie that none of us had on the draft because I didn't know it existed. It's a Matt Damon vehicle, Stillwater.
What?
Exactly.
Stillwater? That sounds familiar.
Yeah,
It was on last week as well, wasn't it? Was it on the chart last
No.
week?
it was
No,
not on the chart last week, Stephanie. It's a new film. It's his first week.
first week. Okay, sorry, should have
It
waited.
made $5.1 million.
Oh, it's about the oil rig.
That doesn't sound
It's
very
made
interesting.
$5.1 million worldwide as well. of a budget of $20 million. It's sitting on a 76% critic and a 72% audience.
People like it.
Yeah, at number 4, in its 4th week, Black Widow made $6.4 million.
$6 million? Is that it?
$6.4 million, definitely. Here's a fun fact. There is about $400,000 separating 2 to 4.
Damn.
So they're all pretty close here in the middle. It's a 44.3% drop off from last week. It's made $343 million worldwide of a $200 million budget. And it's sitting on an 81 critic and a 92 audience.
Damn.
Number 3, new film, The Green Knight. We talked about it before. Made $6.7 million in its first week. It's made $6.7 million worldwide because I'm convinced it's not out anywhere else. And it's had a $15 million budget. It's got a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 52 audience score.
Oh,
Oh,
that's a big disparity.
So the critics are loving it.
But the audience aren't.
It seems like it's a very like something critics would enjoy.
okay.
Well, people
yep.
aren't getting sick of it yet because we got old. I was going to say people aren't getting old of it yet, but that's a bit boring. In the second week of the box office, $6.8 million. It's a 59.3% drop off from last week. That it's made $48.9 million worldwide of an $18 million budget, sitting on a 49 critic and a 52 audience.
Are these really low numbers that we're hearing? Like these
Well, it's
weak...
COVID times, Steph.
Yeah, but like considering...
These aren't big blockbuster films.
We're not going to have $100 million
Those
weekend.
for old. We're not going to have old made $13 million on its first weekend. It's not going to make 13 on its second weekend.
13.
It's M. Night Shyamalan's old. This is good.
We're revving up for having some big releases pretty soon. So.
Jungle Cruise came
Big
out. Here we go.
releases.
We've got some big numbers.
Here
for
we
you,
go.
Steph. $35 million. Jungle Cruise made $35 million
Sounds like a lot to me.
on its opening weekend, and it made an additional $30 million on Disney Plus.
Yep.
It's worldwide. It's made $62.6 million of a $200 million budget.
Oh, Jesus.
It has a 63 critic score and a 93 audience score. That's the highest audience score for Dwayne Johnson
Damn.
in his films.
Good for
So,
him.
We like The Rock.
You know, I'm glad he's finally getting some breakout roles.
Yeah, he's been trying for a while.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because he tried to do something a bit different, like you were saying?
Yeah, maybe.
Just a real quick aside, did you see a thing come out earlier this week about Dave Bautista? Just on wrestlers who turned actors.
He had no money.
Dave
he
Bautista
like, at
was
a low.
flat broke.
Yeah, until he got cast in
Until Guardians, yeah. So he was like struggling to make ends meet, struggling to get rent. He was borrowing money to give his kids like Christmas presents and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Was he acting at
No, so this was that awkward gap between WWE and acting for him.
I think
So he went straight into, like, big
he
movie
had
then.
acting roles that was real small,
Yeah,
like,
probably
little
tiny shit.
appearances.
Yeah.
and
But
stuff.
yeah, so Guardians helped him friggin' survive,
Cool.
which is crazy.
Another good thing to come out of that movie.
I
Any-
like Guardians.
Any other wrestlers you would love to see in movies?
Yeah, me.
Mickey
Mickey Rourke's a wrestler.
obviously
Mickey Rourke's the wrestler.
Rey Mysterio.
Dude, if Rey Mysterio popped up in like John Wick 4, I would shit the bed. That'd be so funny.
You know what? I want to see like Kane or Undertaker in John Wick.
Ooh, Undertaker would be pretty cool. Undertaker should just play an
mob boss.
Undertaker.
He just play like a.
Oh, we could play Mob Boss. He doesn't say a word.
Do you know any wrestlers,
Completely
Christian?
silent.
You know what?
I don't-
That John
I
Cena,
don't know the
that John Cena kid
WWEs.
seemed like he'd be pretty.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe we
real
just forgot about
wrestling.
fucking John Cena.
I actually don't know the difference between WWE and UFC.
Okay. UFC's the real.
UFC's
real
actual
wrestling.
fighting.
UFC's the
Real wrestler.
They
What is
actually
it?
beat each other up like.
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
I've got
What
the box
about
office draft results.
WWE?
WWE.
Yeah, give us the draft
they're
results.
running around
Alright,
bashing into
I'm
each
giving
other.
you
All
the draft
moves,
results.
the big setups
What?
and the
It's
moves.
fake.
Yeah, we've seen wrestling.
WWE's
I've
fake.
never watched
It's
one.
all
Oh, they're doing
WWE's all about
stunts.
really dumb plot lines and wacky characters.
It's a stunt show.
Have you been
on
researching
a
this one as
Yeah.
well?
There's
on
no
a
fake.
stage?
Is it choreographed?
Yeah.
What?
WWE. Have you ever watched a match?
No.
Steph, we're gonna show you a match and you're gonna be like, what the shit
It's
is
like
this?
you know,
It's like
they do-
ladders and tables and
I've got-
chairs
They
and
do
I'm
some
ready.
impressive moves, jumping on off shoulders and shit. But
And
like,
so-
yeah.
What was The Rock?
WWE.
So he's a
So,
fake.
yeah. Well, he's an actor. He went from acting to acting.
Like it's
One
still,
was live
it's still
acting.
like Steph. It's still like
He went
very
from live
physical
theatre
work.
to-
Like, it's,
Hollywood.
We'll show you a
people
old.
like
Yeah.
We'll show you an old rock clip. and-
All right, Alex. What?
Just trying to get this stuff done. The box office draft.
Oh, we're
talking
still
about
doing that.
Yeah.
the
Oh my
theatre.
are we still doing that?
Here we go.
Do you guys not want to know who's winning the box office draft? I can just pack it
Oh,
away.
that bit. Yeah,
I
yeah,
can pack it
yeah.
away and go.
Well,
Okay.
I don't think I'm winning. So.
You are, so.
Okay,
Well-
that's all we need to know then. Moving on.
All right. Oh, fine.
In last place.
In last place, Braden.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Look,
I'll be here all week.
Braden, Snake Eyes hasn't done anything for you.
Snake Eyes.
It's in its second week in the box office, and it's not even in the top
Not even in
five.
the top 5. It's a rough
It's made
time.
$22.3 million.
What's its
domestically.
budget? Do you have its budget?
I had it from last week. I don't know.
Let me find it
It's,
because
like, it's probably 100 mil.
it's not going to make its budget
It's
at this
not good.
rate.
Apparently
That's
it's not
sad.
good. Anyway, Braden, you're fourth with $52.0 million. You're fifth, sorry.
There we go.
Who's fourth? You may be wondering. It's Alex. It's me. $189.5 million. It's all A Quiet Place too. Oh, it's coming in with $30 million to
Hell yeah.
perk me up a bit. Christian, you are third with $206.2 million. Corella's your star with
That she is.
$85.3 million. Michael, you are second. I'll get there.
Whoa.
You're second. Your big star is obviously Fast 9. You have the highest grossing film of the... Just. Black Widow will jump you in a second. You're about a 1 mil off from Black Widow.
Oh, yeah.
So you've made... Fast 9 has made $168.5 million.
Sorry, I gotta put that down.
And then in first place is Steph with $316 million.
Jesus.
Now you could do the
yes.
thing. There we go.
Her
No one
biggest
can hear
hits are Black Widow with $167.1 million. And then you've got Space Jam with 60 and The Conjuring with 65. And Spiral didn't make a cent in the last week. Spiral was the first movie to go a week without making money. So
Damn.
it's officially out. I don't have to check the numbers.
In a death spiral?
Yeah.
That's
Wrath Man's still pissing me off because he keeps making like $1,000 and I keep having to update it.
That sucks.
So yeah, Steph is in the lead. And
Not for long.
yeah, I've got
Alright.
Suicide Squad coming out this week.
Suicide Squad's going to be fucking huge. Do you
Yeah.
see that it's getting like 8s and 9s?
Yeah, it's
Is it
got
really?
96%
Yeah.
on Rotten Tomatoes. It is the highest rated DC film ever.
It's
That's
bonkers.
critic.
That's
That's
exciting.
critic.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's R-rated, and apparently they kill off just as many people as they want.
Okay,
Which is why
already
they've got like
R-rating.
They've got like
Yeah.
F-list DC villains in it, like
I'm
played by
excited.
celebrities.
Yep.
So they're fun cameos.
And I like how it's a reboot
Yeah.
of the one that came out years ago, and they took the best parts of it,
Yeah.
minus Will Smith.
yeah. they went Viola Davis. Let's get
Joel Kinnaman,
Joel Kinnaman. Let's
Jack
get
Courtney.
Jai Courtney,
Margot Robbie.
and
Jared Leto's
Pete
out.
Davidson.
Cut the rest.
We'll throw Pete Davidson in there.
Yeah, we'll throw Capaldi, Watiti. Like the cast list for this movie is fucking insane.
I've definitely
Nathan Fillion.
IMDb updated who Taika was playing. Which
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't looked. I haven't
I
looked
won't
yet.
say it.
No, don't. Do I want to know? Oh, I don't know. I might look it up.
It's like
Is it a really stupid villain?
no, you know who's the girl playing Ratcatcher 2?
Oh, yeah.
He plays Ratcatcher.
Fucking yes, perfect. I love that.
All right, everyone.
That's so dumb.
It's the trailer game, the game we know and love. We haven't played it for a few weeks, but guess what? We're playing it this week. That's beautiful, Braden.
Thank you.
Basically, the rules of the trailer game. If you're new here, you never watched or listened to the trailer game before, basically, I have 3 trailers here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the audio and audio only of a trailer, and then we have our contestants here, Michael, Braden, Chris, Steph. And what they're going to do is they're going to buzz in if they think they know the film. If they get it right, they get a point. If they get it wrong, they cannot guess until every other player has guessed. When they guess and not, when they... Oh, fuck, I had it so good.
You were doing so well.
This is the stuff I add to it. When they pause the trailer to answer, the trailer starts from where they left off.
There we go.
And yeah, are we all ready for trailer 1?
Let's get it.
I'm pretty proud because there's one trailer in here I have a feeling I'm going to win.
Ooh.
I feel like I'm going to get a first point this week.
Interesting.
Let's have a look. Do you want the current scores?
Yes, current
Because we
scores.
haven't played this game in a little while.
Yes, I think
Yeah.
Chris is...
So we didn't play it in lockdown. Alex and Braden are on 0. Michael's on 2. Steph's on 5. Chris is on 8.
Whew, we need a clean sweep here if we're going to just draw with
And you say there's one that you think no one will get.
Yeah, they get progressively harder. too.
Okay.
So I had one.
Like
I'm
everyone
never
else
going
in
to
the
do it
world.
because I don't think anyone will ever get it. And I think it's unfair to assume because there's no talking in the trailer at all.
Ooh.
Requiem for a Dream, I've been trying to see if we can do. You will never get it.
There's nothing.
If the music was in the trailer, you would.
Is
it?
No, not really.
Oh,
not
then-
like the big one, you know, from it.
Yeah.
But like all you get is just her going, this pill, this pill, this. Then the trailer, then that's all, and then it keeps going.
Amazing.
And then it's
Yeah.
just like it's not any words, it's just music and jump cuts. All right, trailer on.
Here we go.
There might be a delay.
It's time to get lit. They're still on us. These guys are taking this personal.
You were only supposed to create a diversion, Roman.
That was complete destruction. What you want from me? I'm Roman Pierce, man. It's what I do. Phase 2. Phase 2? What's phase 2?
Is it F? Oh God, which one is it? I was going to say 2 or 9, but now she said phase 2. I'm thinking it might be F9.
Which one's wrong? That's what you are.
There we go.
Damn it.
I'm just racking my
They're
brain
all
trying to
the
think of
same
which one it is.
movie.
Yeah, that's why I
Did you
like
say
it.
2?
She said 9.
I thought it was 2 or 9.
Yeah, it's not that.
Yeah, Roman
I'm like,
and Tej
Roman
went
is
in.
like the star of
Roman
2,
wasn't.
which is why I
phases.
thought.
Are you ready?
Oh.
Sorry, that's not another guess.
okay.
Arms away.
6?
We're narrowing it down.
Holy shit.
You know what I like about you, Dom? You're a genuine outlaw. But yours.
Is it Fate?
There it
Fate
is.
of the
Oh,
Furious.
for goodness
Was,
sake.
was phase 2 when he drives it through the buildings?
No, phase 2 was when the wrecking ball comes down.
Just sorry, just with the
Oh, from the
rules.
start of the movie.
I know you say it every week, but I can't guess until everyone else has had a guess,
Yeah.
right? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was just going to...
That's why I make it
Well
count.
done, Michael.
Well done, Michael.
I finally stopped
I was
the dry spell.
I was racking my brain trying to figure that
Yeah,
out.
we stopped him.
Was it? It was a fast. I knew it was Fast and Furious. I was like, I'm
Yeah,
not even
Christian
going to
and
bother
I
guessing
loosened it for
because yeah.
All right. Are we ready for trailer 2?
Here we go.
Are we all having a good day?
Pretty good.
Lisa, I need you to look after your 2 favorite people in the whole world.
You're dead! Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
Keep your eye on them, make sure they don't burn down the house.
Dad, okay. Annie, where are you?
Is it Zathura?
Oh my God.
Space Adventure.
We were talking about that the other day.
Oh my god, guys! I have a point.
You got one.
Nice.
I have a point, and it was fucking Zathura.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't watch that trailer. It's the one I did before. I said to find one trailer.
I recognized Kristen Stewart's voice.
Yeah, I
Oops, sorry.
I recognized that as well because I didn't realize she was in that movie just then.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh man, yeah, no, she was like
Just frozen
that was
for half
before Twilight.
I remember. Have we all seen everyone seen it?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know when like that film hits when like they're hanging out with that astronaut the whole film and it ends up being the older version.
Yeah,
Of Joss?
I
it's
know.
so good.
Yeah.
Who's it played by? That's fucking
Dax
Shepard.
Shepard. Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it!
Oh, what a film!
What an amazing movie.
All right, I swear, I really hope someone gets this.
The tension's killing me.
I thought that was a trailer.
Oh, so did I. What the hell?
Nobody comes back late at night anymore. They have more security.
The government noticed that they were moving into new areas. That's when things started to get out of hand.
Is this rabbit-proof fence?
Right,
I just noticed like the Aussies and the racism, and I was like,
That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like guess.
ready to go?
Here we go.
Belong here.
They're spending so much money to keep them here when they could be spending it on other things. At least they're keeping them separate from us.
A lot of bad things started to happen.
They must just go. I don't know where they go. And they must just go.
We're at the breaking point. People are living in fear.
I like the sound design. Can we get a hint? Is it a doco? It's not a doco.
Why don't you just...
I know there was some Australian alien movie called Extinction. It was a
Right, good
tough
try.
guess.
Good try.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
leave? How do your weapons work?
District 9. Yes.
Oh, what?
Oh my god! Because it was a stylized like a documentary.
Yeah, it wasn't a
course.
mockumentary though.
No, it wasn't. It was a sci-fi, and then
Yeah.
by the end, it turned into a film.
Yeah.
As
Is
they
it-
were
is it
getting,
Aussie, or is it just got an Aussie?
it's
in it?
set in South Africa.
Yeah.
As
that's
there
why
were
it's
more
confusing.
accents coming through, I was
Yeah.
like, "That's
Yeah.
South African." I'm waiting, and then when the alien noises, I was like, "Is that a robot or is that?" And then I just needed that tiny bit more.
So-
The second he started
Well
talking,
done, Brayden.
So
I
is
like
that
that movie. 2.
Yeah, so that the reason I chose that because I was like, this is a good one because if you know the film and you can get the ending from where they're interviewing the alien,
Yep.
you'll probably get it. But if
If no one had seen
enough,
it,
I've never seen
that
it.
was really difficult.
I had no idea.
I haven't seen District 9.
Haven't you?
I want to.
Really?
I recommend
Yeah,
it.
great.
I watched it with my dad years ago. We got it on DVD, and it blew me away because it's just so not what you're expecting. Yeah, it's great. It starts like an actual documentary, and it's set up perfectly like a documentary. And basically, the premise is: what if aliens didn't land in the US like everyone assumes they will, and they land in fucking South Africa, and they're not hyper like way more advanced than us and everything. They're struggling to survive.
Yeah, they're like their ship's stranded.
And they are like refugees. And it's this whole like it's really interesting.
Wow, all right.
Visually,
Not what I thought
visual
it was
effects
about.
are amazing.
Neil Blomkamp.
Yeah.
He did his like other film. Chappie came out, which was his follow up.
Yeah.
And it wasn't good.
Yeah.
Chappie.
Hugh Jackman was in Chappie.
Chappie was
wasn't he?
fine.
Was Hugh Jackman in Chappie?
Yeah. Well, that's
God.
the show.
That's it. That was episode 117. Thank you all so much for joining us for another episode of MMT Millennial Movie Talk. You can support us on patreon.com/Millennial Movie Talk if you want to keep the show going. Thank you once again to the incredible Jai Perry and Mark Fleer.
Jai Perry, Mark Fleer.
No one else.
We like Jai Perry and Mark Fleer.
We do. We love Jai Perry. And
Maybe we
love
like
Mark
them a little too much.
Ooh, hello. Check out the post. No,
MMT After Dark.
and please
Christian's Corner.
subscribe to the YouTube channel.
After Dark.
Oh god. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Watch the videos on there. Like them, share them, comment on them. Pardon me.
Give us money.
We said that. You can
say it.
follow us on your podcast service of choice. If you have a preferred podcast service, whether that be Spotify or Apple. Apple Podcasts. If you're on Apple Podcasts, leave a review because apparently that's really good.
Review it up. Give us one. Even just write nonsense. Just
You can just
It's a bad review.
bad review. We'll take reviews.
No,
if it's a bad review, it has to be 5 stars.
Personally, review me as a human being.
Review
And
Chris.
say whatever you want.
5 stars all around.
Yeah.
You can follow our
5-star
socials
man.
on Instagram and Twitter. Fuck Facebook, really.
Fuck Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook doesn't really exist anymore.
Yeah, but Facebook's the only thing useful about Facebook is that it doesn't make us cut down our reviews.
Facebook's
fair.
there and Jake Paul's using it. Not many other people are. And that's fine.
We'll have a website
Does
one day.
SoFlo still like Facebook?
And SoFlo's using it.
Support us on Patreon so we can get a website. We'll actually set a website
Give
up
us
for
a
us.
website. We'll make Wix.com.
Add Michael on Facebook.
And Michael on Facebook. We haven't done that in a while.
It's been a while.
And with saying that, I'm Alex.
I'm Michael.
I'm Braden.
I'm Christian.
I'm Steph.
We're out of here.